Hey everyone, so first of all, sorry if you can hear like power tools in the background. It's coming from one of the apartments next door, but if I didn't do this video now I just wouldn't get a chance to get it done this week. This is a tag that can't remember the name of the girl who started it. If you check Sharon Makeup Artist's video, she says it, but anyhow, Sharon tagged me, and it's beauty things that I suck at, and there's actually tons of things that I suck at. Pretty much everything apart from makeup I'm crap at, so I thought it'd be a fun one to do, and just goes to show people as well who watch us on YouTube and who see makeup artists doing their thing, they're not necessarily great at everything. So first of all, and this is something kind of like that Sharon said as well, I am absolutely diabolical at anything to do with hairstyling. Anyone who watches me on YouTube from pretty much start to now will, you know, you can testify to that. I make very little effort with my hair, which is funny because I actually made a bit of an effort with my hair today. I just styled it, well, styled it is a bit of a loose term, but I used this guy here to give it a bit of shape, or yeah, to make it look half decent. But that's a big effort for me. Anything to do with hair is always a big effort for me. Dyeing hair has never been an issue for me actually. I like dyeing my hair, and I nearly have always preferred when I've done it myself than when someone in the hairdresser does it. But I can't curl my hair, I can't plait my hair. I can do like those really basic plaits, but it'll take me ages. And like the idea of doing a fishtail plait or like a French braid is just like, it's sweat inducing. I cannot for the life of me do them. I've tried them loads of times. My fingers just do not seem to be able to like physically do those movements. So I had dreadlocks in my hair for like all the first half of my 20s, say for nearly 6 years, for about 5.5 years I wore dreadlocks, and I loved them because I did not have to do anything. I did like a monthly maintenance thing. I just either wore them up or down. I didn't have to worry about it. I just used to like colour my fringe all the time, and that was like just such low maintenance, and I loved it. So when I got rid of them, it was a nightmare having to constantly style my hair. But anyhow, that's the first thing. Another thing would be, I'll go into a few makeup things now. I'm okay at applying lip colour on myself as long as it's not in a hurry. If I am only given like 30 seconds to a minute to apply like lip liner and to actually shape my lips, I'm useless at it. I kind of freak out and I'm like, oh my god, I won't get the shape right, because I do have quite uneven lips, and if I'm using a dark colour like a dark red or a bright colour say, I need them, in my head anyhow, I need them to be absolutely perfectly symmetrical, or as symmetrical as you can get like non-symmetrical lips to be. But I do try to correct them, and it's something I kind of have to concentrate a little bit on, and then I do get lost in them, so I constantly have to go from my close mirror to my long mirror and back and forth, because yeah, it's something I'm really pedantic about. But I will just sweat bullets if I think I have to do it in a hurry, and I'd rather just not. So I'll usually just always go for like lip balm or a nude if I have to. But I'm just not able to like correct or line my lips in a hurry. It's just impossible. I can do it on like clients, I can do it on other people, no problem, even people who have the wonkiest of lips, but I just can't do it on myself. Applying eyeliner has always been my forte. It's something I'm kind of proud to say I'm really good at. I've always been really good at. I can do the symmetry thing perfectly. I can do pretty much any line. I can work on anyone's lids, even people with quite crepey lids. I'm usually well able for it. One thing I can't do very well at all is apply eyeliner with an angled brush. For some reason, I mean, I always use like these wee guys, and you'll see in my videos I always use these little paint brushes, these fine tipped brushes. But put an angled brush in my hand and ask me to eyeline, and 9 times out of 10 I'll muck it up, or else I just will take 10 times the length of time to apply it than I would with one of those paint brushes. So yeah, I'm really bad at using those angled brushes. Other people are amazing at it. They just go like, do like dot 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 3 movements and they have it on perfectly, and I just can't do it. I think it's just because I'm used to using the paint one from when I was in art college and from being an artist as well. First of all, it comes much easier to me. The other one just flummoxes me altogether. Tanning is something I'm pretty brainless on. I have no idea about tanning. I know what it is in theory and all that kind of stuff, but I've never applied tan. I've never tanned myself. I don't know anything about the ins and outs. I know something about how you're supposed to exfoliate, but not beforehand, and then you're not allowed to exfoliate afterwards, or you'll get rid of it, and you're supposed to moisturise loads or something like that. I don't really know, but it's something I don't really know well. And then on that subject, I mean, I can match anyone's tan to bronzer and stuff like that, that's no problem, but bronzing myself I'm pretty crap at. I think it's just to do with the fact that I'm so pale, and if I bronze my face I have to like add loads of bronzer to my neck and chest, and I'm really not that good at doing that on myself for some reason as well. I always do patchy, and I think it's just because seeing colour on myself is just weird, and I don't maybe have the patience or the desire to do it properly. I don't know. So that's something else that I'm pretty sucky at as well. I wouldn't say I would ever do a good job at making myself bronzed, but I can do fine on other people. The fifth thing I'm really bad at, and I don't know why, I think it could be psychological, is like I don't really like to apply makeup, say in work or on a train or any moving vehicle. I'm really bad at applying makeup. Again, I think it's psychological. I know other people who say they come into work and they just like they're doing their mascara while they're driving. Don't recommend it, but you know, they seem to come in looking amazing, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I did that in 5 minutes, and they're driving to work, and I'm like, how the hell did you do it? Because even when I'm given like a full 10, 15, 20 minutes allocated in work in front of like big mirrors and like a full makeup range, I just don't seem to be able to apply it as well as I do when I'm at home in my comfortable little makeup area and all my own bits. I think that must be psychological as well, but I just never seem to apply it as well. So like Sharon, poking myself in the eye with mascara is something I always seem to do, and it's not like I'm not trying to be careful, because I am, but I think I lose my concentration after like, when I lose my concentration pretty quickly in any kind of act, regardless of whether it's something you should be concentrating on or not. I'm just really bad. I have a very bad attention span, so I'll be applying the mascara and applying the mascara, and then I'll just see something out the window, or I'll start thinking about something, and then ouch, I just stab myself. And I do that mushy mistake as well that Sharon said she does, where you just get the mascara around the top. Usually I'll have some black above it, so it's okay. I've gotten better, but I've often ruined, well yeah, kind of semi-ruined my makeup by doing that, and I haven't cleaned it up. But yeah, I think that's common for a lot of people. So then another one, and this is me copying or echoing Sharon again, but nails are not my forte at all. I can put on nail varnish and have it look like semi-decent, but it always chips, and then I don't really care if it chips. I'll kind of let it go like that for a few days, and my nails themselves are in awful condition. I'd say it's to do with my diet. I am a vegetarian who doesn't like vegetables, and I'll leave it at that, but I do try to eat loads of like fruit and stuff to counteract that, and I do eat some vegetables. I eat like peppers and onions, but that's pretty much it. And I know I must be lacking in loads of stuff now. I eat as many supplements and stuff like that as I can, and I know they're not going to be the same as eating the real stuff, so I think that's why my nails suffer. But my nails are just diabolical. So basically they're always peeling back, and I have a really bad habit of peeling back the bits that are kind of coming off. I really enjoy it, which I know is kind of gross, but that happens over like when my nail varnish is on as well, and I'll just constantly pull at it. And then like the closest thing I get to a manicure is just clipping my nails so that they're not long, because long nails really bug me. I'm really crap at nails, and I'm really bad with patience when it comes to nail varnish setting as well. I mean, you'd think I would like kind of pre-think it and make sure that I have something to do to keep me occupied for like 20 minutes to half an hour so that I don't mess them up. I could like watch something, but again my attention span just goes out the window, and I end up having to do something to keep me occupied, and I always get them messed up. So there'll at least be 2 fingernails along my fingers somewhere that was messed up before I got a chance to dry. And then my yeah, I think this is the final thing I can think of anyhow, my 8th thing. It's a beauty thing, and I suck at, it's probably a funny thing to suck at, but hair removal. And I think it's just that I really hate it, because I hate waxing. I hate waxing. I used to do it a little bit in my early 20s, and I hate the pain. I happily get tattooed any day over getting waxed. I just find it so painful. And then I did get laser hair removal done there before, and it's just very expensive, and it is something, even though it's kind of semi-permanent, you still need to top it up every again, and it is quite expensive, so I don't really keep on top of that. And then I can't get laser hair removal on my underarm area because I have tattoos that extend up there, and that would damage the ink of the tattoos. So I epilate, but I find that so painful. And then shave, obviously, but I'm just really, really sensitive, and that affects it as well. It's just really crap. So I mean, I obviously try to shave and stuff and all that as much as possible, but I really hate it. And I still always like hurt myself and get rashes, and no matter how careful I am, I'm just one of those annoyingly sensitive people when it comes to hair removal and stuff. And yeah, that was like probably a little bit too much information, but that's the end of my video. I think this is a really fun tag. I really enjoyed watching Sharon's one, and I know she tagged a good few other people, so I tagged anyone to do this. I think it'll be a fun one to do and to watch. And you can go ahead and leave it as a response below if you want, and I'll also link to Sharon's one below because her one is really funny. Yeah, go ahead and do it if you feel like it, and in the meantime I'll chat to you all really soon. So long, guys.